Hey folks, Dolph Van Dale here. Looking kind of rough. Man, need a haircut and a shave. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm still here with my buddy Jake. And we've got some Record Store Day albums to look at. And let's just jump right into this pile. First two albums I have to show are not Record Store Day releases. But I was there. I was looking. I was at Better Days Music, and I decided after I got the Record Store Day records that I wanted, that I wanted to look around a little bit before I left. They have recently moved from up in the Highlands to another neighborhood. Would it be Germantown here in Louisville? I'm not sure. But they have a new location. It's a much bigger store. And nice because that other store of theirs could be kind of crowded. So they had it looked like all the records were up. So I walked around and thought, oh, well, this will be cool. I can actually find the gospel section and not have to stoop over and flip through the box because I'm old and my back hurts. So I walked around, saw the rock and pop, saw the country, saw the jazz, saw the R&B, saw the classical, saw the soundtracks. Where's the gospel? I know they got gospel. They had a couple boxes that I used to have to dig under and get into. And unfortunately, maybe this place isn't quite big enough for gospel to make it to the shelf. I had to find the box, and I did that. So the first album is Willie Neal Johnson and the Gospel Keynotes, Crying Time. And I discovered this group from another Vinyl Community member, Mr. Hoffman. And so I've been looking out for their albums and found this one. So this album is actually on Nashboro Records. And it's a white label promo. How about that? So that's Willie Neal Johnson and the Gospel Keynotes. Next up is Archie Dale in the Tones of Joy. Thank you, Lord. This is actually a Louisville group. I don't know much about them. I've tried to research them a little bit, and information on them can be a little difficult to find. But I have found several of their recordings and have enjoyed them immensely. This album, boy, I tell you what, I don't know what to do with sleeves like that, but it looks like it's never been played, and it's on this is on Miracle Records. Look at that. Doesn't need to go through my spin clean, but that is a really nice looking record. Jake has deserted us, and Aretha has joined us. Wish she would have come in on her cue, but that's life with Kitty co-host. Anyway, we've got 6 Record Store Day records to look at. Here's the first one. Miles Davis, Champions. This has 6 cuts on it. I kind of did the math a little bit on the tracks. It's about 20 minutes a side, so not quite what I would expect from a full-length album. Just I couldn't pass this up. I have a lot of Miles Davis on CD. Don't have that much on vinyl. We'll try to get you a track listing on this album. Is Rare Miles from the complete Jack Johnson sessions. Here is the inner sleeve. And it is on yellow vinyl with a custom centering Miles Davis Champions. Nice looking record. And just thrilled to be able to add some more Miles Davis vinyl to the collection. Next up, Willie Nelson, American Outlaw, All-Star Concert. This is a 2-record set. And it has Willie singing with just all kinds of musicians. Chris Stapleton, Lucas and Micah Nelson, Lyle Lovett, Vince Gill, Jamie Johnson, Susan Tedeschi, Derek Trucks, Eric Church, Sheryl Crow, Emmylou Harris. So a lot more people. I'm just reading off some of the ones I recognize right off the top of my head. I love Willie Nelson. Probably have more country albums by him than, with the exception of Johnny Cash. I have a huge collection. Willie would be second only to Johnny. And not going to. I think that's it'd be too difficult to really get you a good track listing there. Maybe you can freeze frame that. I don't know. Give it a whirl. It is a gatefold. The albums come in a white, just a white paper sleeve, and it's black vinyl. So folks who are regular to this channel probably know that my favorite vocalist, musician of all time is Russ Taff, 3-time Gospel Hall of Fame member. I discovered him around 1983. So before I heard Russ's amazing, out of this world voice, who was my favorite singer? He is in this group. I'm talking about Hall & Oates, and this is Voices. Which way? Is that way up? So it's got the Obi strip. A lot of great hits on this. We've got Kiss on My List, You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, Every Time You Go Away, which is probably my favorite cut on the album. This group, man, Hall & Oates, they were one of the groups for me when I was a teenager. And Daryl Hall's amazing voice, his ability to so flawlessly and effortlessly go from his chest voice to his falsetto. Who wouldn't want to sing like Daryl Hall? So yeah, I'd say that Daryl Hall probably was my favorite vocalist before Russ Taff. This album has an insert that has an interview, long interview with it. Here is the inner sleeve. It is on clear vinyl. RCA. That is pretty. So now where are you, Aretha? Like I said, Kitty co-host. Man, can't depend on him, because she should be here for this. We got some Aretha. In Philly, 1972, live. Oh me, oh my. And Yeah, I couldn't pass this up. Here's the back. It is a 2-record set. That might come in clear enough for a track listing. This is cool. This comes in a black polyline sleeve. The first record is yellow. It's got a custom center ring. And I guess that is kind of an orange accent with the type. And they just reversed it on the second album where it's more of a yellow custom center ring and more of a orange vinyl. But a very nice set. The next album is a power trio out of Texas, King's X, Tapehead. Great album. Just couldn't pass this up. The way they packaged it, I like it because they put the album in between rather than in the actual cover, so that way you don't get seam splits. It is a gatefold, even though it's a 1-album set. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a set if it's 1 album. Anyway. So that's the cover. This too came in a black polyline sleeve. Wow, look at that. Pink popping. King's X custom center ring. That's a nice looking record. And I like the fact that it makes sense too, because you see that color as kind of a secondary color on that cover. Much like that's why I like the Aretha record too, because they really took care to make sure that the vinyl colors made sense with the actual album. It always makes me wonder when you have an album and the album cover might be black and then you got a green record and there's no green to be found anywhere on it. I don't know. Anyway, the final record, again, King's X, Manic, Moonlight. Again, it's a gatefold with lyrics. There's the back. Comes in a black polyline sleeve again. That's good. And we got King's X center ring. What color is that? That looks kind of pinkish too. Well, this, when I hold it like this, it looks almost more orange, but then when I go like that, it looks more pink. That's weird. That really looks orange right there. Look at that. All right, that's orange. But can you see where it kind of pinkens up a little bit? It's a good looking record. That's what matters. Anyway, that's what I picked up this record store day. Thanks for stopping by and visiting this channel. I hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to seeing you next time you come through. Until then, have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you soon. Peace.